From Indy's streaming news leader, this is a WRTV update.
Hi, I'm Amber Grigley bringing you the latest WRTV headlines. Governor Mike Braun has signed off on the sweeping property tax changes proposed in Senate Bill 1. Now, some local governments are concerned about how much tax revenue could be lost. Leaders from Bloomington and Monroe County hosted a discussion on the new law Wednesday morning, which attracted a standing room only crowd. They fear the property tax decrease is cut too deep, which leaves cities and counties facing hard decisions to maintain current services like roads and schools.
Does this mean significant cuts at the city? Does it mean that we absolutely are asking for a new lit? The answer is we really need to carefully look at this, but we cannot do more with less.
Because the state legislators who supported SB 1 were too cowardly, and yes, I choose that word purposefully, to do their jobs, local governments are going to have to raise local income taxes to make up deficits. We're not going to have a choice.
Now, under the new law, cities like Bloomington will have to get the county's approval before it can change local income taxes. One Hamilton County community is looking to follow in the footsteps of its neighbor and impose limits on the number of long-term rentals in neighborhoods. The city of Fishers approved a 10% rental cap this week, and now Carmel is considering one with exemptions for homes on the market a long time and for inherited properties. Now, the penalty for renting without permission from the city would be a fine in the thousands of dollars. Current rentals would be grandfathered in. The city is doing this in hopes of eliminating Wall Street investors from the market. But real estate experts say that's not the problem.
I think what's unfortunate about these proposals is they won't lead to the results that people think they're going to. You know, the people are under the assumption that this will lead to a reduction in the number of corporate investors that are in our communities. So if they would simply enforce their existing tools, they could do that.
Now, the ordinance will need to be heard by Carmel's Finance Committee before moving to a final vote. Now, for more stories and weather you need to know, just go ahead and download the WRTV mobile app. Thank you so much for joining us.